Okay, this time I'm actually going to talk while I draw. Well, I'm not going to talk all the time, but I will upload this on YouTube. So I have a couple of drawing related videos if someone finds this channel through the shorts. But I won't be talking all the time. And also my English isn't good enough to multitask it. So I'm starting with the base. I learned it from the Jester head actually, like not from this one, but no, from this one actually, yes. The illusion for it to be like round and go behind. It's very cool. That's like the only thing about perspective I actually can do. Not really good with perspectives. Here actually comes the first challenge, to leave an open space for the thing and for the stem, and to create a nice circle. I'm sure I could measure this out for it to feel perfect, but if it's perfect, it's also not perfect. Lives through imperfection. So do I stick to this color? I hope it's gray, I don't even know. Could be some kind of green. Again, I'm red and green colorblind, and that is very annoying. Well, it's not very annoying, it's only annoying when I draw, and sometimes it's fun. It was annoying in art class in school though. Once I had to ask mid-exam what color a certain tree or something has, which I could have assumed that it's green, but it was like abstract art and coloring, so I think it actually wasn't green, but I can't remember. So I did the stem too thin to add ornaments, which I guess it's fine. Or maybe I just figure out some new ornaments. We'll see at the end. I guess I can also make it bigger later. I could. But I won't for now. But way more important is that I fix it so it's straight. I really don't like it doing a curve. So I will have to make it bigger, I guess. Oh, way bigger. Wow, what did I do here? So I'm also going to add the ornaments, I guess. Not that big of a deal. Yeah, you can still see the black inside of it, but it really doesn't matter. Drawing on this t-shirt is so much more difficult. Yeah, why did I choose a scale? I'm going to say it in the shot as well, but here I have more time. I can talk longer about it, say more things, because the videos are pretty long, at 2 minutes 30 usually. I think this one is even longer, and that's not good for Instagram. But for YouTube, everything's fine. Yeah, I'm a law student. It's kind of symbolic for equality and stuff like that, like justice, equality in front of the law, that kind of equality. It has nothing to do with the zodiac sign. I didn't even know until I had to reverse look up the name. I even forgot it. In my head it's always named scale, but it's not a scale. Well, I don't know the name. That's pretty terrible. But yeah, it's also zodiac sign. Libra? Yeah, Libra. So I didn't know the word Libra, I thought it was scale, and then I looked it up on Translator and reverse searched Libra again to make sure that Libra really meant scale. And then I saw that it was a zodiac sign, which I don't believe in. I don't believe in zodiac signs. But yeah, so it's symbolic for justice and equality, especially equality in front of the law. There are different motives I could have picked for equality and justice, especially in connection with Lady Justice. We have like her being blind, which I didn't saw for the English one, or the international one, the American one maybe, but in Germany we call her Justitia, and yes, she's blind. That's like her main characteristic. Justitia is blind. That's a saying even. So I could have done like maybe a blind eye or the eye band, but no, I think I didn't really like the idea. I wanted to do a scale. In the city I live in, there's like a school for blind people, or the uni is also for blind people or something. But there are so many blind people here. And it's like, yeah, it's just a little side fact. A lot of blind people here. So maybe blind would have fitted the theme. So I don't know how long I want to do the things here. I'm just gonna do anything. I think the symmetry is kind of important here for the things, so it's really important actually. But I don't feel like measuring it. So the wing, I think I nailed the first one, at least the top. No, I actually didn't nail it, but it looks, nah, I did a good job here. Oh, did I? Yeah, I did. I did a good job. The important part is to, towards the end, go hard down, like a little bigger curve, not just a normal one. That made it, that's really impactful, I feel like. And when I didn't do that, it didn't look like a wing. And when I did, it looked like a wing. So it's probably not the most important one, but it's the easiest way to improve. The longer I look at the sunflower, the more I like it. Like, I don't like it as a sunflower, I like it as a flower. Which a sunflower is a sunflower and shit, but it kind of reminds you of a different kind of flower. I don't know which one. It looks great. I like it. It's really, like, objectively, it's not really that good. The second leaf turned out well, but you can't really see it on the videos. Maybe you can actually, if, I don't know. Well, I hope you can. But if you don't, it's fine. It's beautiful for me. So here I actually think about adding a black outline, even though I don't like that. Now I have to mark it more clearly. This was good enough doing, but I think I can do even better on the second one. But on the other hand, doing exactly the same would be better than doing a bit better. So here I colored a bit on it on accident, but I'm just going to use that as my starting point. Oh yeah, that was a bit far below. I think it's gonna be all right. Now I'm gonna expand a bit more on this wing. Now the end looks a bit chaotic, but the rest looks good. The proportions, rather than it being a smooth end, but disproportionate, or that's colored the same way like the first one. I don't know if the direction I colored, like the direction I swing the pen actually does matter, but I'm sure it won't hurt. Maybe if I'm more advanced, it will help me. But for now, I just, like, when I think of it, I use it, but usually I don't care. Well then, for the law part, I also could do the hammer of a judge, but that's kind of, it's not just, it's authoritarian. Yeah, I messed up the second wing. That's alright. I actually thought of doing like a whole set. Like, that's because Miss Justice Justitia, she has like the scale, which hangs down, but I'm sure this one's going to be alright. No, actually, I can do one that hangs down. Then I can add a sword, which has the same design, because if you look at it, that looks like a sword, and you can grab it here, add the sword. And the eyelid. Oh no, I think no. Eye patch is only for one eye. No, the eyelid is a physical body part. So the thing Satoru Gojo has, like a band you put above your eyes. That one I can also do in the style of a bat, kind of bat wings, because bats are blind. I'm not sure if they are actually blind or if they only see really bad, but I know that they use sonar vision, and that would be cool. Like, her three characteristics are being blind, the scale, and the sword. And if I could draw all of those characteristics in the same style, it would be nice. But probably not for today. Yes, in yesterday's video you could see the nature outside, or the tree or trees, I don't know. Or when you can see actually were moving, that looked great. But today I got home late, so it was dark already. So the stem is sadly not in the middle of the weight, but it's alright. Yeah, it's not it's not in the middle at all. I guess that's a major flaw. Only 40 minutes. Today I'm drawing fast. Maybe I'm improving. Maybe this thing is just simpler and smaller. Maybe I don't put it as much love in it as I used to. All possibilities. Maybe it's a combination of all of them. Or I'm just getting better. Or it's a combination of all of that and me getting better. So I think the base looks fine and the color's also good. And last second I came up with a new head, because on all the sketches the head was kind of a flaw. Yeah, not a flaw, just wasn't finished. But for now I'm going to add the things. I don't know how they are called. Ooh, what a thin line, but I probably can't do another one. Oh, I did another one. Okay, and the actual, I'm gonna do them in blue. Let's hope I can follow up with such thin lines on the other side as well. Because if I can't, I have to destroy the first two as well. Would be even sad if I mess up the third one. Actually, if I messed up only the last, not the third, the fourth. If I messed up the last one, I'll just leave it as it is. But if I mess up the first one and the second one, then I'm going to fix the very first two as well. Not fix, but adjust. So I could have added something on the scale actually, but there was nothing that came to my mind. Kind of take the focus away from the scale itself. Okay, wish me luck. So I did the thin lines again, but they're further apart, which is a minor detail, I guess. Like if I'm not using any utensils, I can't expect to hit the distances. This is the first time I draw something proportionate for this project, and I probably will try to avoid it in the future, because if you draw something proportionate and it's disproportionate, it kind of messes the thing up. But to be honest, maybe I could frame it as background and foreground, like in the one picture I showed. Like the one scale is further behind. I don't know if this would be a challenge now. Then it would be fine for this to be bigger and everything would be fine. Nah, it is what it is. So now for the headpiece, I'm going to add something spicy, not spicy, spiky, like a crown. But not an actual. If it only is like 3, it will still look like a crown, right? Can I do it? Nah, because it's yellow. It's always going to look like a crown if I add another spike. That's why you think about what you draw first. Okay, so the middle is very dark. I use the dark blue or even purple, probably purple, wow. But I still want to add something like a nail in the middle that holds it in place, which is just going to be a black dot. Put a little bit bigger black dot. Okay, it really didn't matter that the color's dark, the black is always darker. It probably pushed through to the other side. Okay, and the ornaments on the stem, the yellow, you can't really see the yellow. Red, let's take red. What kind of ornaments are red? None. No ornaments are red. That's fine. My ornaments are red. So that's the second time where my ornaments aren't great. But I think it's fine.